Good morning, folks. Good morning. It is a cold Tuesday here in the heart of the Arkansas Delta. Hey, good morning. Come on in, grab yourself a seat, grab a cup of coffee, grab your Bibles, because it is time for chat time. We are just going to kind of kick back this morning, grab a good cup of coffee on this cold Tuesday, and see what all is going on in your world, in my world. And then we're going to take a dive into the rest of the book of Ruth. We're going to wrap that up this morning. So when you get in, say hello, say good morning to me. Let me know who all is hanging out with the preacher this morning. And hey, you know the deal. Hit the share button. Hit that share button. Let's get that out. Good morning, Brian Ponder. I see you coming on in. Hey, I'm hit it on over myself. I'm going to do some sharing right quick. Quick. As soon as I can roll that bad boy up. Where you at? Let me do that. All right, refresh. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. May your coffee be stronger than the day is colder, right? Boy, man. Man, I rolled out this morning and I was like, whoa. No kidding. When I got out this morning, first thing, the air temperature was 21. And I don't think it's much more than that right now. And there we go. And the wind chill was like 15, 16, 18, something like that. It was just stupid. And I was like, whoa. Where'd that come from? But there, I'm a heavy frost on the ground this morning. And I'm sure you guys did too. I mean, if you're seeing something besides me, let me know. But the sun is shining. Man, it is a gorgeous day out there, but it is just stupid cold for sure. I mean, just crazy cold. When I drove in, of course, we live south of town. South Forest City. And so when I come in, I take the bypass around. It's faster that way. I don't like all the stoplights, through the middle of town. And when I come around, when I crossed over Highway 70, and then when I crossed over I-40, I mean, folks, let me just tell you something. There was some slick stuff on those bridges. I mean, don't fool yourself. It was slick, and I was glad to get off those things. Which, I mean, I wasn't worried about it, but you could tell everybody was trying to be a little cautious when I met them and when I saw them. So if you are out and about, especially on those bridges and overpasses, you got to be crazy careful. Okay, so just be careful. I watched, Denise, I know you're on here. What is that guy we watched? Zachary Hall. Zachary Hall is a great weather guy that we follow here on Facebook. And he mentioned something this morning about like freezing fog that's out there. And I'm telling you, it's here. When you see that thickness in the air, what you would normally see like was hazy or foggy, that is a frozen fog. And so if you're driving and you get into that, it's going to get on the windshield. So you definitely, folks, you got to be careful and get on that. But like I said, it is a gorgeous day. The sun is shining and it's just glistening off the ground with all that frost. It is a beautiful day. Everybody, come on in, say howdy. Let me see here. I'm running a little bit slow here. Let me see here. There's my buddies, the Gustons. Good to see Gary and Kim out this morning. It is Brisk. Mary Weddington, good morning, lady. Glad to see you here. Miss Jessie, hi, lady. How is Jessie doing this morning? There is Mary Ellen Gray. Good morning, Mary Ellen. I haven't seen you in a minute. I'm so glad you are on here. I hope you are doing well. I just want you to know that I have missed you, and I'm so glad that you were here, that you have said hello to me this morning. There is our friends, the Allens from Mariana. Glad that those folks are here. Everybody, come on in. Grab that cup of coffee and all that good stuff. Hey, we're going to wrap up the book of Ruth today, and then tomorrow morning in our chat time and in your daily Bible reading, we are going into the book of 1 Samuel. So I hope you are ready for that. If you are following along in our daily Bible reading, as we are reading, in here through the year, we are focusing on new beginnings. That is January's theme, new beginnings, and today's scripture is Matthew 26, verses 27 through 29. Let me just write that in here. In case you do not have that, you can find it. It's posted here on this page, but I'm going to go ahead and put today's up here. What did I say? Matthew 26, 27 through 29. I just messed that up, didn't I? 26, there, that's what I want to do, 27 through 29. There we go. Fingers get a little quick. There we go. So get on over there today that you're reading. Again, this is posted here on this page. You can go back through, you can print it off, you can download it, do whatever you want to do. And it's only, one or two, maybe 3 verses a day. Okay, it's real simple. We're not reading through the Bible in a year. It is just focusing on themes. This is new beginning. So it's great stuff. I really want to encourage you to be a part of that. Hey, it is Tuesday. We normally have Zoom on Tuesday nights, and we are not doing that. Brother Larry is still kind of under the weather. He is really fighting a roller coaster bout with fever. He'll be up, and then he'll be down. He'll be up, and then he'll be down. And so it's really kind of working on Brother Larry. So we want to continue to pray for him, pray for that whole household that has struggled with the virus, as I know Pam has and Larry did yesterday. They have taken this infusion, and to be completely honest with you, I'm just not versed in it to explain it to you. All I know is that it is supposed to be the hottest thing going in order to prevent it, or at least to slow it down. And so, I'm not even going to speak a whole lot more about it, but Larry had one yesterday, and hopefully it was going to help him. But again, it's his fever for the past several days has been just up and down. So continue to remember Brother Larry, and because of that, we're not going to be having Zoom tonight. I'm not real sure about next week. We'll just play that by ear, but tonight is definitely, it is a no-go. And as I've already shared with you, Miss Pat is on hold now until February, so just kind of keep that in your back pocket as we move forward. But Lord willing, we'll be doing our coffee chats, throughout the morning, here Monday through Friday. And then tomorrow night, whoa, boy, I hope you guys are ready. 6:30 tomorrow night. It is Wednesday night live right here online. And we are in the book of Galatians. It is a great book. And I really hope that you are joining us. And if not, if you are committed with another church, I know like Gary and Kim, I know that they're part of the Colt Baptist Church, and we definitely want to encourage them to be they're a part of their broadcast. But afterwards, if you can, we want to make sure that you come on through and that you hang out and catch that broadcast in our study with Galatians. Let's see here. How to pray for Jessie as that's right. Denise said something about this morning. Miss Jessie's going to go see her orthopedic this morning about her hip. And so we want to pray that God will do a wondrous work right there and get Miss Jessie taken care of. Thank you for that, Denny. I had sure enough forgot it. Thank you very much. So tomorrow night, Galatians, boots on the ground faith. Make sure you hang out with us live or catch it on the rewind for sure. It'll also be put on our Facebook page. It'll broadcast on Facebook. And then we will put it on our YouTube channel. You can find that over there as well. Hey, speaking of YouTube, I don't know if you guys watch YouTube or if you get on it or anything like that, but I'd like to ask you to do something, and that is to get on over to YouTube and in the search bar, type in Ridgewood Baptist Church in Forest City, and that's going to bring you up to our channel. And then click subscribe. We're trying to increase our subscriber count. When we get to a certain number of subscribers, then they will give us our own identity URL. That way it wouldn't be like YouTube dot whatever. It would be our own YouTube identity. And it only happens when you subscribe. And so would you do that for us so that we can begin that process of getting our own identity? So please go on over there and do that. Again, YouTube, in the search bar, Ridgewood Baptist Church, Forest City, Arkansas, and then just click subscribe. I would really appreciate that as we seek to just further strengthen our brand. I'd really appreciate that. There's Judy Davis. Good morning, Judy. I hope you are doing well. I know this cold has got to be affecting your foot too, so I'm so sorry for that. We definitely want to make sure you stay warm. Keep that foot taken care of. Okay. Hey, anything else going on, hanging out that I need to know about? So good to see each and every one of you today. I think, you ever get that feel there's just something else and you can't lay your finger on it? I don't know. I don't know. Boy, that was my elbow. Doggone. I don't know if it did. Hey, I might just come on back on here and do another live if I can think of it. But that is it. Today is going to be a study day for me. I focused yesterday on the associational work. As I've shared with you many times, I am the chairman of the search committee for our association. That is, we went and looked for our the camp caretaker for our association, and the Lord brought us an incredible man, and we voted on him back several months ago, and he is in place. That's Brother Keith Tippett, and he is taking care of our camp grounds. And so our committee was also duly tasked a year ago to find our brand new associational missionary. And I'm just going to be honest with you, searching for anything through this pandemic has been a chore. And when you search for something like that, it just really kind of compounds things. But God has revealed a man to us that I am so excited about. If you are involved in the association, if you are the executive board member of your church, we want to encourage you to make sure that you are at this board meeting in 2 weeks. It's the 25th. It's 2 weeks from yesterday, as we are voting on the man that God has revealed to our search committee. And we are so excited. We are unanimous in our decision that he is the guy. There's no close seconds. And we are ready to present him on the 25th. And so continue to pray for him as he seeks God's will. Pray for our committee as we finalize all the details of that meeting. And pray for our association here in Tri-County, the Delta, that this is going to be the kickstart of something incredible for us. So just go ahead and just kind of pray for that. Yes, we do want to, let me roll back on over here. Let me see here. That's right, Miss Mary Whitson, if you're still on here, we do want to let you know we are praying for you and we love you. Miss Mary lost her brother yesterday who lives in Texas, and we are so sorry for that. And if there's anything that we can do, as I shared with you yesterday, if there's anything you need, anything we can do, you make sure you reach out to us, okay? We want to make sure and take good care of you. Okay, it looks like the Augustins have got to bust out. Okay, upcoming video of our testimony prayer walk. Hopefully doing it today. Hey, Gary, make sure you holler at me. Let me make sure I see that, okay? I definitely want to take a look at that. Let's see here. Morning prayers for this household. Oh, no. Oh, no. Miss Annie, I am so sorry. Oh, no. No, I'm so sorry that you guys have got that crazy virus. That's just, that's nasty. Be careful. Take good precautions. And Miss Annie, if there's anything we can do for you and your family, okay, you let us know. You let us know right here. You call the church. You get somebody to get us word, okay? And we're right there. We'll take care of you. I promise you. We really, really will. All right, lots going on. Lots of excitement here in the association. Like I said, we're going to be voting on a new associational missionary in just less than 2 weeks. And I am bent out of shape. Excited. Let's see here. John Odom. Good morning. Good morning. There's our friends from Nashville, Tennessee. Glad that we have got you on here today. You guys still got snow over there, John? I know Lester said yesterday you were getting some snow over in Central Tennessee, and I did see some video last night that you guys were getting it. So what's going to go on? Let's see here. Miss Annie, Mama Sadie turned 84 yesterday. She tested negative, so worry about her. I know you are. Okay, we got to pray a hedge of protection around Mama Sadie for sure. All right. Hey, we're all in. All right. Like I said, I can't remember what in the world it is. Just a little on the ground and a few white rooftops. All right. Hey, that's the kind of the cool stuff for snow. When you see it like that, it's not on roads, not on sidewalks, not dangerous. That is exactly what I like. Hey, folks, grab your Bibles. Maybe you want to refresh your coffee just a minute and jump on over with me, and we are headed over to the 4th chapter, the very end of the book of Ruth, and we're going to wrap this thing up. Thank you, everybody, for coming on in and for joining us. Once again, just as a real quick reminder, no Zoom tonight, and then Miss Pat will return in February. For all of you YouTube watchers, and encourage your friends and family to do this too. Remember, we're just trying to increase our subscriber rate, our subscriber count. Go to YouTube, look up Ridgewood Baptist Church, Forest City, Arkansas, and it'll bring you to our channel, and click on subscribe. And we're trying to increase our subscriber count so that we can get our own identifiable URL that will identify us as its own entity. And you can only get that. YouTube will give it to you if you have the correct number of subscribers or beyond. So just help us get your family to do the same thing. Just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Okay, are we ready? we are going to wrap up the book. I hope you've really enjoyed the book of Ruth. I know I have. It's one of my favorite books in the Old Testament. It's a beautiful love story, but as we shared yesterday, folks, this is a snapshot of the love that Jesus has for us, because as Boaz was the kinsman redeemer for Ruth, Jesus is the kinsman redeemer for you and for me. We're going to pick up reading in verse 13, but I want to go back and I want to pick up verse 12 and kind of give us a little bit of background here as we kind of move forward. Verse 12 starts like this: "May your house be like the house of Perez." Now we're going to identify Perez here in just a minute, okay? "Whom Tamar bore to Judah because of the offspring which the Lord will give you from this woman." And so what we have here is we have a conversation that's going on to Naomi. It's kind of like a blessing, if you will. And they reference this man Perez. Perez is in the bloodline, okay, that's going to lead to Boaz. And we're going to see that here in just a minute. And of all things, this man Perez and this lady Tamar had a very similar type relationship that we're seeing out of Ruth and Boaz, because we know that Boaz is a Jew, okay, but Ruth was a Moabitess. Hi, Kalissa. Glad you're joining us. Just go ahead and hang on out right here. And we're going to be teaching in the book of Ruth. We'd love to have you just to be a part of it. So grab your Bible and go ahead and hang out with us. Boaz is a Jew. Okay, he was a Jew. Ruth was a Moabitess, which means she was a Gentile. And so what we're seeing here is the union of a Jew and a Gentile that is bringing together the bloodline that is going to take us to Jesus, and we're going to see that. So it continued even previously with this man called Perez. And so he was a Jew, Tamar was a Gentile, and so you've got that union that is bringing forth its manner. So let's pick it up in verse 13. "So Boaz took Ruth, and she became his wife. And when he went into her, the Lord gave her conception, and she bore a son." So they're now married, and she is now pregnant. Okay? "Then the women said to Naomi, Blessed be the Lord, who has not left you this day without a close relative, and may his name be famous in Israel." And so what we're talking about here is that God has blessed her with now, it's a grandson, but it is a continuation. It is a moving forward, if you will, of that bloodline. It was Naomi and Elimelech, and then they had their two sons, and then they were married, and then of course all three of those men died, and then they moved forward, and now then she sees that the inheritance, if you will, the bloodline is going to continue. "And may he be to you a restorer of life and a nourisher," that's a sustainer, if you will, "of your old age, for your daughter-in-law who loves you, who is better to you than 7 sons, has borne him." Then Naomi took the child and laid him on her bosom and began a nurse to him. Also, the neighbor women gave him a name, saying, "There is a son born to Naomi." Again, it's just continuing that bloodline, that Redeemer bloodline, okay? "And they called his name Obed." Obed. So the son, if you will, of Ruth and Boaz, his name is Obed. So let's remember that name. Let's pay attention to that. His name is Obed. He is the father of Jesse, the father of David, and we're going to get to that. And so here's the genealogy. It is it's a 10-name genealogy. This is the genealogy of Perez. Okay, it goes back to this man in the bloodline. Okay, Perez begot Hezron. Hezron begot Ram, and Ram begot Amminadab. Amminadab begot Nahshon, and Nahshon begot Salmon. Salmon begot Boaz. So now we know who Boaz's father was. That was Salmon, or Salma is the way it was actually pronounced in the Hebrew. Salma begot Boaz. Boaz begot Obed. Obed begot Jesse, and we know who Jesse is, and Jesse begot David. So right now, in the family line of Boaz and Ruth, you've got now a direct connection to David, which now means that, let me just kind of pass this on. Obed was the grandfather, which meant that Boaz and Ruth were the great-grandfather and the great-grandmother of King David. Tomorrow, we start 1 Samuel as we take a look at the boy king that's coming. And I hope you are excited about it. Go ahead and get some study in as we seek to study 1 Samuel and as we continue looking at the lineage of Jesus Christ. Amazing book. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's like I said, it's just 4 small chapters, and you might get a chance to get on back over there and to reread it again. Folks, I want you to have a great day today. If you happen to get out, please stay warm. Be careful on the roads if you do get out. Keep continuing to pray for all of the folks that we have mentioned today. It is definitely a time for hard prayer right now in our families and in our communities. Folks, I just want you to know I love you tons. If there's anything that we can do for you, anything that you need, you make sure that you let us know, and we will do our best to absolutely take care of you. In the meantime, if you see somebody, tell them about Jesus. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.